Today on the backdrop, we're taking you to the ship within a ship on board Celebrity Edge, the Retreat. Come with us to look at everything the Retreat has to offer and see if we think it's worth the extra cost. We'll have a look at the exclusive Retreat Sundeck and Bar, as well as the elegant Retreat Lounge. We'll dine in Luminae and Blu, and of course, we'll take a look at the Sky Suite itself. Let's dive in. Our cabin for this cruise was 10140, which is a Sky Suite on deck 10. It's an entry-level suite providing full access to the Retreat. The first thing you'll notice is just how spacious and bright this feels. The entrance corridor is really generous, leading to a stunning open bedroom with a king-sized bed facing the window. On this side of the room, there's a slide-away desk in front of a full-length mirror, as well as a well-stocked complimentary minibar and 3 generous drawers. These are really deep, much more like you would have at home rather than just usual ship cabinetry. Just above the fridge, you'll find a kettle with tea and instant coffee in front of a charging box. Now, I'm sure this works brilliantly for those who use US plugs, but when you add international adapters, it does get a bit messy. It does look nice though. While we're talking about power, there is actually an additional US outlet and 2 USB sockets on one side of the bed here. It is such a shame though, in such a modern ship, that there isn't one on each side of the bed. On the opposite side of the room, there's a sofa bed and coffee table, which had this welcome bottle of wine on embarkation day for us. We loved this bathroom. It was so spacious and well designed, with an oversized sink and twin taps. The overbath shower with a glass door, no curtain here, was powerful and hot with luxury amenities from Kobe Apothecary in New York. The separate toilet is a great design feature. And this little makeup area had a handy lit magnifying mirror with power and a comfy stool. And storage either side of the sink kept the place organised. And our favourite feature, this sliding mirror, which lets you see the sea while you're brushing your teeth. The wardrobe in the entrance has 2 hanging rails, including a long hang space and loads of hangers. There's 2 luxury robes in there, slippers, even umbrellas. And on this side you'll find the safe, along with 3 more shelves and 3 small drawers, and there is even a pair of binoculars in here. Opposite this cupboard is the control for the lights, the curtains and the aircon, and you can also use the app, which saves you from getting out of bed to open those curtains in the morning. Last, but definitely by no means least, the Sky Suites have traditional balconies, unlike many of the other cabins on this ship, which now have Celebrity's innovative infinite verandas. This gives spectacular views like this. Suites come with access to the exclusive Retreat Sundeck and Lounge, which will seriously make you feel like you're on a private yacht. There's also a suite-only restaurant called Luminae, and for those in Aqua class, there's also Blu. The Retreat is spread over 2 levels, with the Retreat Lounge and deck just behind the forward elevators on deck 15, and the Sundeck and Bar are just above that on deck 16 at the very front of the ship. The lounge spans the width of the ship, from floor-to-ceiling windows on the port side to a private deck on the starboard side. It's beautifully decorated in muted tones filled with comfy sofas and chairs. During the day this is actually a quiet spot to relax, but it really does come to life in the early evening as guests come in for pre-dinner drinks. The Retreat concierge team are extremely friendly and helpful and will deal with any concerns or questions you have, including booking excursions, restaurants and spa treatments. And while there's no actual bar here in the lounge, the staff are always happy to take your drink orders. Self-service cold drinks are available all day, with tea and espresso coffee, plus there's continental breakfast and afternoon tea provided daily. So why not take your plate out onto the retreat deck and enjoy breakfast with a view? The stairs out here on the deck are actually the quickest way to access the Retreat Sundeck, just upstairs on deck 16. And don't forget to keep an eye on your daily planner, because there are often events happening in the Retreat Lounge. Entry to the Sundeck from deck 16 is accessed by a keycard via doors on either side. This large seating area here beyond the elevators is generally a really quiet spot, but plenty of loungers and day beds. Moving forward, you'll find the Retreat pool and bar. This area feels to me like a private yacht. I love it. The guests in this area can generally be found reading and relaxing during the day, but as the cocktails start to flow, it livens up in the afternoon. And of course, that hot tub and pool swings are always popular. The bar food menu here is quite limited, but everything we ate was delicious and of course included in your fare. Speaking of inclusions, all Retreat guests enjoy a premium drinks package and premium Wi-Fi, as well as access to the private dining room Luminae. Luminae is open for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and the only thing better than the food is the incredible service. Make no mistake, you will be treated like a VIP in here, and with window-lined walls bringing sea views for everyone. You don't need to pre-book to enjoy the food in Luminae, just turn up when you're ready and as soon as possible they'll find you a seat. And apparently, very much at the discretion of the maitre d', you can bring a guest in here for a small cover charge. There is one other exclusive restaurant on board, and that's Blu. Prior to boarding, we understood that this was actually only available to guests who were staying in Aqua Suites, but the Retreat concierge told us that it was available to all suite guests. So there is some confusion there, but nonetheless we tried it out and we had a fantastic meal there on formal night. So let's talk about how much this cost. We originally booked an infinite veranda cabin, which we were really looking forward to. But it turns out that the celebrity drinks packages and Wi-Fi packages are pretty pricey. So when we added the cost of those on, the cost of the cruise went up quite sharply. And that's when we remembered that the suites come with the drinks and Wi-Fi included. And there just happened to be a special offer on at the time we were looking. So all in all, this luxury experience cost us $7,200 for 6 nights, which included all food, all drinks, all entertainment, access to the Retreat, Luminae and Blu fine dining, and a level of luxury that we had never experienced before. We truly felt like VIPs on a private yacht from the moment we stepped on board, and we're currently looking for that next special offer. We really hope you enjoyed this little tour and mini review of the Retreat on Celebrity Edge. Stay tuned, we've got lots more videos to come from our cruise on Celebrity Edge, and you don't want to miss a thing, just hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.